Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the OPXY, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Alex Nero writes in and just asks, is it possible to send external input to effects, for example, reverb on microphone while monitoring input? We absolutely can do this. It's a little convoluted how Teenage Engineering's decided to implement this, but I'm going to go through it for you so that you kind of see. So first thing, we want to hit this aux page. It's the second button over. You're going to want to hit button 5 here and come into, this is going to get your audio input. We can see here right now it's darkened, even though it might look on OBS like it's lit up. If I push it in, you'll see it gets brighter. So this is just how you're going to toggle whether your input is on or off. And with it off right now, I can tap on the microphone and it's not making any sound. If you rotate this, you can cycle through all kinds of options, whether you want your audio input resampling, if you had like a headphones with a microphone, you can get that, and USB. So you have all kinds of options for inputs on the OPXY, which is actually really nice, but you can only do one at a time. Anyway, let's go to our input. I'm just going to push this, and now you can hear if I make some noise here, we're getting our input through the OPXY. So next up, a couple things to know or note. We've got drive here. So if you want to add some drive kind of sound or tones or some saturation, it's a good little thing to go look at and see if it maybe changes the sound or gets it how you want it to sound. We have level, so if your drive pushes the signal too high, you can actually bring it down. And then mix is going to be how loud the sound is, like as you're trying to work in your mixer to get this to kind of sit with the other sounds in your chain. Next up, page 2. This is actually not really doing what you might think here. Personally, like when I first saw this, I was like, oh, I can route my input to outputs or tracks 1 through 8. That's not the case. This is actually going to be how you're routing it to your output on the second one if you have it configured to send. This is how you set up like a guitar pedal for an FX loop attached to the OPXY. Now, third page, it has some fun stuff. So you're going to see we have a filter here. You can play around with this and do some kind of fun stuff. I'm going to turn it off for the moment. And if we hold down shift, you're going to see that we get three things here. One is the tape symbol. So if you want to send your audio from your microphone or whatever you're using for your input, you can send this to tape. We've also got our FX1 and FX2. And the knobs actually start on the second, third, and fourth. So the second one is your tape. So you'd see that going up as I turn this. The second or the third knob that is FX1. So I currently have this set for delay. You can see and kind of hear me talking as it's got the mic up here. Let's turn that back down. And then the third one is, or the last one's reverb, which is knob 4. So we can do all kinds of fun ambient kind of sound design here. And we could record this or however you'd like to do it. But this is where you have your settings. There are a couple fun things we can actually do if you'd like to go to the fourth page. So for example, with this set, and if I go turn up the amplifier, so it's actually the amplitude for how much it's affecting, we can take and there's a couple settings here we can do, which we've got volume. So it'll kind of come in and out. We've then got our panning. So if you've got a headphone, you might hear this panning left and right. So if you want panning, and then I forget what the last one is. Maybe there isn't anything assigned to the last one. I don't remember. But definitely check out, playing around with the LFO a little bit. There is a little bit of extra sounds you can get out of it. Anyway, Alex, thank you for the question. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. If you got any questions, comments, feel free to drop them either by email or in YouTube videos. Happy to try and do my best to get you guys some answers for things. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.